The three pillars that we focus on the most here is that they are safe, loved, and productive. And those three things within those areas, it's important for them to understand that that is what they're going to receive when they come here.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
Moab House is a transitional home for former foster youth ages 18 to 21 who have transitioned out of the foster care community. This building, we are located in the campus of care, which is an amazing campus to be a part of. It's been 1 year since we opened our doors to our first young adults. So December 1st of 2023, we opened our doors, so we're celebrating 1 year.
I get to live here in this home, and I get to interact on a daily basis with these young adults. So the biggest thing now is just learning how to walk with them. The consequences that they face in life are natural consequences. It's not me, having to tell them what they're doing wrong. It's just literally teaching and walking with them and, just loving them.
Well, the first step is communication, relationship with them. Walking with them through the difficult time when they want a communication with outside this place. Working outside with the people, with our community, riding a bus, a study, walking in the college, or how to get a job or drive license. Early in the morning, we get up together. We try to have a coffee together, have a breakfast together, or go to places. We're not doing it. So that's the first step, that relationship.
So for the last year, we've been working on renovating the east side of our building. Rush Church from the very beginning has been an amazing support. We had a bunch of volunteers come out, and they came out and they demoed everything they took everything down to the studs. Right now we are in the main hallway, and this entire hallway, almost the entire thing, including our wings, were painted by Hope Sweeney, who is the owner of Intuitive Inc. And we were so grateful to her that we wanted to make sure that we honored her for her hard work and dedication and her love for Moab House. It's amazing. We also had partnered with Century 21 Lakeside, who did our entire living room. We lovingly refer to it as the C21 living room. And they sourced the furniture, they did everything, down to painting the walls. They did everything. So it's amazing what happens when the community comes together and rallies around these kids. Transportation is huge for us. We are in the process of fundraising for a 12-passenger van, which is amazing because we're almost there. It is a Ford 350 XLT transit van, and we will finally be able to stop using personal vehicles and be able to use the van. We are standing at one of the rooms that we have, the apartments that we have here, and as you can see, there is a lot of room to be able to spread out. We've had some young adults that have had as big as a queen-size bed in these rooms, so we really feel like this gives them the optimal way to be able to simulate that independent living environment.
We always wanted to make sure that it felt warm, that it was not a facility, that this is a home. And to do that, we needed to make sure we got rid of, the white walls and different things like that. We want it to be comfortable. It's a safe place for them to be. They have their own space, but yet they have the ability to be able to interact.
As soon as we have our occupancy permit, we will have 8 young adults in here.
To maintain the relationship in the Moab House, till we make something new in them life they never had before. I think it is not about how we experience, we go together as a family, and that's very important to our relationship
Relationship is one of the goals that we work on. And then the household. So we're working on cooking, we're working on doing laundry, and we work on the financial. One of the things when they first come here, a lot of kids do not have the ability, they don't have a bank account, they don't know how to file their taxes, they don't know how to apply for Medicaid. So those are all things that we work on.
And so what we do here is we bring them in and we slow that process down so that we can take that 3 years with them and we can give them the opportunity to be able to learn these things that they didn't get a chance to learn in foster care. So the 3 pillars that we focus on the most here is that they are safe, loved, and productive. And those 3 things within those areas, it's important for them to understand that that is what they're going to receive when they come here. So a lot of people ask if Moab House is short for something, and Moab is not an acronym for anything, but rather it was a place in the Bible where God took Moses so that he could see the promised land. So we compare that back to the young adults who they've left a life of bondage and they're on their way to their promise. But that's why we call Moab House the place before the promise.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.